Alright, what is going on, guys? It's Ethan here, bringing you a Call of Duty Ghosts gameplay here. And in this game, I go 70 and 11, or 71 and 11, or something like that. I get a gunship, battle line, but most of the kills with my gun, so I was pretty proud of this gameplay as well. And today I just kind of wanted to talk about Call of Duty Ghosts a little bit, and what I think are the pros of it and what the cons are of it. After we adjust my brightness here a little bit, got to turn it up a little bit. So like I said, I want to talk about what my pros and cons are of this game. And I think to get things started off here, the maps are very good, guys. I know some people aren't going to agree with me on that. Actually, most people probably aren't going to agree with me on that. But I really do enjoy playing these maps. This map's a good one. Probably Prison Break, I love that map. Tremor's a good one. What else? What good map? Strike Zone's small, but it's good. And so I really enjoy playing the maps. And I know they're usually not the most popular maps. Coming into this game, guys, you really have to know that this is not like most Call of Duties. It's a little more high tech, I guess. There's more things going on. You got different tracker sites, and I'll get to that a little bit later, in my opinion on that. But you got, you know, oracles which can see through walls. You got the leans, and there's just a whole bunch of different things that are not normal in Call of Duties, and so that's what makes this game kind of unique. I don't hate this game. It isn't one of my favorites. I enjoy the Modern Warfare's much better, but this is still a good game. I don't hate it by any means. So, like I said, I don't think the maps are too bad. I know most people will disagree with me on that, but I really like them. So that's one of the main points I like about this game. The biggest part that I like about this game, though, is the 10-point system. You get 10 points when you start out, and if anyone's ever played this game, you obviously you know what I'm talking about here. But you have a primary gun, you have a secondary gun, you have a lethal, tactical, and then your perks. And I think that's everything, if I remember correctly. And basically, you can remove everything and just focus on your primary gun, or you can do a secondary. You can do an extra lethal, extra tactical. I mean, whatever floats your boat, you can do it in this game, and that is what I really love about this game. It doesn't limit you. If you want to use scavenger and sleight of hand, you can use scavenger and sleight of hand. You might have to get rid of some stuff, but you can do it. And anything really is doable in this game. And that's probably my favorite part about this game. I run just my Honey Badger, and I run with 2 attachments, red dot and foregrip. And the silencer is built into the gun, which is another thing that I like about this game, is that some guns have things built into them, so it makes them a little bit better, like the Honey Badger here, which I'm using, and it really helps influence the game, because you know some guns have different things you can use and makes you have an advantage at the game. But I run just the primary gun, and I don't have a secondary, a lethal, a tactical. I don't have anything. I just have my primary gun and a bunch of perks. Yeah, that's the word. I was gonna say like specialist, because I'm thinking Modern Warfare 3 or something, but perks is the word I'm looking for. So that's probably, and right here I'm using the orange glow sight. I picked it up, but I use the Honey Badger, and I don't use anything else except perks. And I think that is probably one of the best ways to go in this game. But you can also do what fits you best. So if you have a good headset, you use amplify, or if you have if you run out of ammo quickly, you can use fully loaded, or if you need that extra bullet, you can use Deadeye. There's just so many different things you can do. It's insane, guys. There's so many perks. Last time I checked, there's like a row of 5. There's like 25 perks or something. So there's a ton of perks you can use. You'll never run out. Another thing I really like is the Chem Strike, and the Chem Strike is one of the harder kill streaks to get. In comparison with the Moab and Nuke. The Nuke's easier, the Moab is a little more challenging, and then Chem Strike is even more challenging. So it gets even the skilled players, it gets them tested to try and get the Chem Strike. So that's one of the things that I enjoy about this game as well. And neutralizing flags, I highly love it because you can basically be capturing a flag, but if you want the game to extend a little longer, you can just neutralize it. And that's what I really, really love about playing Domination especially. And, you know, I honestly could go on and on about why I neutralize flags, but pretty much, it's if I'm going for, you know, if I'm going for a Chem Strike and it's the end of the game, and we're winning, we have three bases, or we have 2 bases and they have 1, you can, no, let's see, what am I thinking? If they have 2 bases, you have 1 of them, and you want the game to come to a slow end here, then you can just half capture or neutralize it, so no one gets the points, and then that makes the game last longer. So that's what I really like. The graphics are obviously better. That comes with the newer game, so that's understandable, but that's a good thing about it. I really also like the app. The app in this game, it's COD Ghosts. It's on the App Store. I don't know if it's on Play. I have an iPhone, but I really like the App Store. I mean, you're not going to get on it a lot, but it just kind of helps you out. If you have a clan that you want to get into, guys, leave a comment. If you want to be in my clan, it's COD Commune, and so just tell me if you want to be in our clan, and I'll send you an invite. But you can just check all the things on that app, and I really like that. And then the clan battles, obviously, are just a lot of fun for you to do. So that would be kind of a summary of the positives of the game here. And then we get into some of the not so positives, or the negatives. And honestly, probably the biggest complaint I have about this game is that it is a newer game, meaning most people that play it, or some of the people that play it, they don't, it's a bunch of new people to the Call of Duty community, and I'm alright with that, but it's a little bit frustrating dying by a lot of campers in this game. I always die by campers, and I always die by people using just the most overpowered guns, and that's what kind of frustrates me a little bit. But it really does come hand in hand with Call of Duty and it being the newer game, is that, you know, most of the people are going to go to that game, and it's just a little bit frustrating for me to die in the corners, but it is understandable, so I'm not complaining about it. I do complain a lot about the M27 IAR, and sorry if you guys use that gun. I've used it a couple times. It's unbelievably powered. There's no kick. You use thermal on that, and you're pretty much unstoppable. I don't like that very much. I don't like that you can just use it and pretty much be, you know, indestructible. So I complain about that gun a lot. I also complain about thermal guns because with the perks that you run, I know there's an option that you can get immune from the thermal, and from that I think it's, I don't remember the name of it. It's not off the grid, because off the grid's, you know, assassin and stuff, but it's a great perk to use, but I don't have the space for it, so I die a lot by thermal and orange glow, or tracker sight, actually. I call it orange glow, but it's tracker sight, and that is a little bit overpowered as well. It's a little bit frustrating because it's like, alright, and here I'm going on a tear in their spawn right now. I'm just kind of running around. Just, if you guys, yeah, I was just going crazy in their spawn. So that's a major spawn on this game. And then here I use my Helo pilot. But the spawns in this game are mediocre as well. You know, if you're like these guys are, the spawns are terrible. But if you're like I am, and on our team this game, the spawns are great because I can just shoot in here and kill them all. So it depends what team you're on. but you the spawns definitely will go if your team's winning and spawning good. You're gonna have a great time. If they're not, you're gonna have a bad time. So, and you'll die by people just, you know, spawning that you just killed and stuff, and that's frustrating too. As you can tell right here, I'm using the gunship, and I'm just kind of sitting here because I know they're all spawning back there, and I want a shot into this building. I don't know what building it is. Maybe a research center or something. But I'm just kind of shooting in there, so that was good. I was just kind of sitting out there. I wasn't even moving. They were coming to me. I don't know why they kept coming to me. I would just kind of sat back there, but whatever floats their boat, man. So the spawns are mediocre though. I know it depends which side of the team you're on. Another thing I don't like about the game is the leaning around corners. I don't lean around corners very much. I feel like that's kind of more for the camper. I think it promotes camping a little bit and head glitching. And you know, head glitching is one thing if you're running around and then you stop and you aim and then you head glitch. But it's another thing if you're, you know, sitting there waiting, leaning around a corner, head glitching for somebody to walk by. And that's pretty much, guys, my biggest problem with Call of Duty is campers, and that, I mean, it is you don't have to be a rusher. You can just be an average Call of Duty player, and if they camp, it's just frustrating. It really is. And that's the biggest complaint I have about any Call of Duties, especially this one because it's the newer one. And like I said, that just comes hand in hand with it, though. So that kind of sums up my thoughts on Call of Duty, or on Call of Duty Ghosts here. I get another Trinity rocket. I think I died. I think I get a battle hind. This is the first time I'm watching this after playing it back. I'm not sure though. I don't know. But so I do get another battle hind. There we go. End the game off. So those are kind of my thoughts. Overall, it's a great game to play. If you guys haven't played it, I would highly recommend playing it, because it is so much different from the other Call of Duties. If you're bad at the others, try this game out. It's not like the others. It's a first-person shooter game, but other than that, there's not a whole lot of similarities. Maybe the same Activision or whatever, but it is a good game. I highly recommend that you guys play it if you want to look for something, a different approach to the game of Call of Duty. So thank you guys for watching this video. 197 190 here, and we'll be over momentarily. And like I said, this was just a 71 and 11 gameplay here that I was pretty proud of, and we also got the W. So we're a really close game, getting the W, pulling out the win here. So thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.